he did a couple things in the run game too. I mean, he changed a couple of plays we needed to get changed, and we had some decent runs there. So, but besides the red zone slant, probably that stands out to me.
Happy with the run game today?
I think it still worked. I think we can get better. I think we were closer as the game got into the second half. You know, we still wanted to mix it. That was kind of the thought going into the second half. Last week was just kind of all run. Still wanted to be able to mix that. So we're still got to work in a lot of areas. I mean, we've got some protection issues at times, guys scrambling around. So there's a lot to improve on.
In a blowout with so many guys coming in, does it kind of become a game within a game, in the sense that now you have to kind of figure out who you want in terms of your personnel groups and who's going to get the right kind of turns and who's earned those turns?
Yeah, I mean, those guys have earned it. The guys are working, and I was actually pleased with a lot of those guys that went in. I mean, we hit John Gardner on an in route. He probably hadn't repped that all week in practice. KJ, I thought, threw the ball pretty well for his couple of throws, so was pleased with that.
Can you talk about Dante Pettis maybe as a compliment to John Ross?
Yeah, Dante has a good game. I mean, first play of the game, does a good job of getting open off a scramble, had a couple other tough catches. I mean, the guy's a good player. He is a nice guy's compliment, but they have similar skill sets. Dante can run. I mean, you can see him get out on punt returns, and so those two guys, I like where Chico McClatcher's at right now. You know, the guy's playing fast, and he's a tough kid who'll catch the ball. So we're pleased with those three guys.
How far has Dante come? Anything in particular he's doing better, doing well?
No, I think he's always improved each year. I think his game is a game that you can win with in this league for a couple of receivers. We're happy with him. He's a smart kid. He knows where he's lining up, how to run the route, recognition of coverage, adjustments. He's good in the run game. So the guy's a good player.
John, mismatches like this are part of the college landscape. A lot to be doing. But are you still capable occasionally of a cringe when these things pile up like that? Feeling bad for the other team because you've probably been on that side.
Yeah, we've been on it. It's a little bit. That's what it's kind of signed up for. We're definitely in the second half. We kind of got a little bit more vanilla and ran it, but we didn't want to just sit there and only do that. They got some good players. They got some good scheme over there. Mm-hmm. It's just the overall depth usually makes it tough.
That's why special teams tend to things show up on kickoff returns. Like this.
Yeah. It wasn't surprised they didn't kick it to John. But that kicker's a good player. We've been talking about it all week. He's a difference maker.
Is it hard to find a balance there when you've got an entire second half of reps for KJ, but you're not really going to want to be throwing the ball that much, but that's probably going to be kind of your only time to really look at him and give him a chance that way.
That was a little bit thinking. I mean, you wanted to pick and choose when you're throwing it, but you want to give the kid the opportunity to play and show what he can do. And so we still converted on a couple third downs. He almost threw a touchdown again on. It's been a second touchdown to Connor Griffin inside. I thought that was a good ball. So that's a little thinking. You want to let the guy play and see where he's at.